Hey guys, my name is Brandon Smith and welcome to my Ujam tutorial. Alright, so to start this off, on screen right now you will see different functions of this program and at what times they will be covered during the tutorial. I have attempted to make this tutorial as precise and informative as I could, but at the same time, I hope that you will not get bored with the information I am tossing your way. Please sit back and enjoy as well as learn. Alright, to start this off, you have four different choices before you open up your Ujam application and begin creating your song. On the far left, you can record your music using a microphone. Just right of that, you can upload an audio file from your computer, bearing in mind that it cannot surpass anything that is longer than 3 minutes long. Your third choice is to rejam a melody that has already been made by the developers of the app. And finally, your fourth is to continue working on one of your already saved projects. So, to record a melody of your own, click Record Vocals or Instrument icon right here, and Adobe Flash Player settings will pop up, asking you to allow access to Ujam from your microphone and camera. Bear in mind they won't be using your camera, they will be using your microphone, so no one will be spying on you, so click Allow. And at the top left here you will see metronome. This, if you need it, will not interfere with your recording whatsoever. Here it shows whether or not your mic is working. Now that you have this window open, you click the red record circle. You wait for the timer to time down. The recording will start, you record your melody, and then you hit stop and wait for the Ujam to process the information. Okay, so sorry about the bad playing. I haven't played this recorder for about 9 years, I would say, since I was in grade 2. So now that it is done processing, you can, over here on the right, click Convert to Instrument, which will change your recording into whichever instrument you wish. As long as the instrument is available in the Ujam program, you can convert it into that. Clicking Continue will just make you enter the Ujam program with the raw audio files, audio recording that you just created. So I am going to click Convert to Instrument. And as you see here, it has converted my thing into a grand piano instrument. Not particularly good, but this was just to prove that it works. So now let's click Start Over, and to upload an audio file, click the Upload Audio File icon. Click Browse and pick a audio file on your computer that has 3 minutes or less of audio. It has to be under 3 minutes. So once you have picked your song, you then load it into the Ujam. It will upload it. Then it will prepare your song, meaning it is configuring it into the file type that it needs. And this will take about 1 minute. Alright, so I cut away there to save on the viewing time. Now, you see, you have your raw audio for the audio file that I have put in directly in Ujam. I will go talk about using Ujam on raw audio files at a later point in the tutorial. So finally, the third option is rejam a song template. You get to pick one of the 10 pre-programmed Ujam creations that the developers of the app put in after creating them. On the left here, you see a little play icon that allows you to listen to the Ujam, and on the right it says rejam. That's putting what has been created back into Ujam so that you can then change it to whatever you wish. So I will show you the one that I have picked. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a techno type thing going on there. So now we have exactly what you just heard in Ujam. So the first order of business to changing it is I do not wish to have such a long intro there. So I go to song form at the top right and I set no intro. You can set it to long intro if you wish. You can set it to short intro if you wish. I personally, for this song, feel that I want no intro. At the end, I wish to have a short ending. The rest of this is all for the difference in your style, which overall will only be affected slightly by changing this, and you can mess around with it until you get something that you like, adding, say, you want to have this. It has now created this form. You can then throw in, say, a verse 1 there, and just have it however you wish. Now I will undo, and now I will click Edit Melody. So first, I will hit play. And what do you notice? It is the exact same as what was outside, and we just want the melody. So click here. For what I want to create, I am going to be using a trumpet. You can use whatever you wish. This is all of the instruments right here. Quite a lot. And these are the different subsections. A lot of synthesis. So I'm going to be using a trumpet, and for the style, I want to remove everything because all I want is the melody itself. Okay, so now click on the edit melody at the top. It'll bring you to this page. And you will first notice that over here there is a vertically sideways keyboard. This will tell you what key these yellow bars represent on this score. So here you have a C. This is a C. The opaque white line going down at an equal spacing at each interval that is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are each the bars of this piece. So this is bar 1, this is bar 2, this is bar 3, this is bar 4, this is bar 5, this is bar 6, and so on. The subsections of those bars, the beat of the actual melody, so there are 4 quarter notes in this 4/4 timing. So this is 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, and 4 beats is your end of your bar. Now to edit these notes, you can click the note and drag it to wherever you want, changing the note itself and when it is played in the piece, but keeping the length of the note the same no matter what. And if you put it up here, say, just hit undo. It'll go back to where you were. So also, you can extend or shrink the length of the note to whatever amount you want. You can even shrink it to a half or a full. You can copy the note, you can cut the note, you can duplicate the note, and you can delete the note. So in this particular song, I wish to find anything in this song that I wish to change. So let's hit start playback and listen for anything that sounds like it needs to be altered. Now right away, you notice that is really high. So what you can do is down here at the bottom right, you have pitch. Bring that down to a -1, it'll go down in pitch. You can also bring it up, but I would not suggest it with a trumpet that's already that high. So bring it down 1 pitch. This then, if you hit play, as you can see, it's already a lot lower. So now let's listen and see if there's anything that is wished to be changed. Now right there, doesn't that seem like that note should be connected to this one? Doesn't it seem like it's just empty space with nothing to fill it? Even with a background in there, it feels like that could use to keep going. So that is pretty good as well, and it just repeats itself for a little bit. So now that you have a decent melody that you wish, you may be telling yourself it's a decent speed, but personally for what I'm wanting to be creating, I am going to want to bring it up to a 144. You will see what my idea for that is in a little bit. So now, you might be wondering what this edit chords is for. You can edit the subchords that your style will be creating, but the thing is, this is just basically a music course in its own. I will not get into all the different things about music that you can talk about, chord progression that you can talk about, 7th majors, G sharp, 7 majors, stuff like that. I don't have the time to give a full detail. That will take about 2 hours. So what you can do is just over here on the right, try around with all these different things. There's many that you can use. So I am going to want to use the blues chord progression. Okay, so now we are going to click select style, and you will see here that there are many different styles that you can use. These are all pre-put together styles. So say here there's acoustic rock, for example. There is all of these different ones here. This is quite a few, as you can see. Up here, there's the folk subsection, there's the R&B, soul subsection, there's the dance, there's the Latin, country, pop, jazz, electronic, world, ethnic, and soundtrack, rock, classical, hip-hop / urban, players, blues. Now, I clicked a blues chord progression, so why not try this out, just to see what it sounds like. So let's hit play. So that sounds pretty good, although now that I am thinking about it, I think I might want to add a short intro just to see what it sounds like. So let's hit play. Nice drum fill. Alright, so now there are a couple of things that I want to change. So I'm going to hit edit style. I can then choose any background I want. There are so many different backgrounds. I can choose accordion if I want. I can have an accordion, a country accordion going on. I can have a brass background section. I wouldn't actually mind having a horn section in there. So let's see what that's. Actually, no, we have a trumpet already. So how about we go down to the wind section, R&B, baby love sax section. Why not? So let's hear what this sounds like. Just for speeding it up, let's move to where I believe the sax section will come in. So now, doesn't that sound pretty good? How about having the two guitars going on at the same time? It's a little bit clogging. So let's take that out and let's go for some vocal. Why not? Let's get a do bass. Now, just so that you know what this is, listen. Okay, so maybe not a do bass. That's probably not your best bet, but you get what I mean by this. You can pick whatever you want and make it happen. So, just for the hell of it, let's add some let's add some jazz cat style snare in there. Interesting, probably not particularly 100% good, but it's pretty good. So now that you have something that you are happy with, you can then, at the top right here, hit save and share. Rename it to whatever you want. So trumpet blues mix. Hit save as or save. If you hit save, it'll save as the last thing that you saved as in. So you can save your song into your Google Drive, which is as much space as you can possibly fit in your Google Drive. And save in Ujam, you can save one song. So I will hit save in Google Drive just to show you. This will pop up. So now you can hit start new song or you can hit OK. And then on the right here, you can see download MP3, publish Ujam, upload onto SoundCloud, share on Facebook. All of these work. You can download your MP3 for free. Okay, so now I will show you what Ujam can do with raw audio files. So here on the right, I have the Ujam version of what I uploaded. So let's hit rejam, and it will load the song into Ujam. So now that you have it loaded in, you can do all the same stuff that you did with the melody, except you can't actually change much of this. Although you can change where and when it happens. So as you can see now, it's gonna start playing a lot sooner. You can edit the chords, which will edit the style if you choose to select the style, but be warned, if you have a song that already has a background to it, it most likely will clash with the style that you choose. You can edit the form once again, but the song form is to do with the style, so once again, something that you might not want to particularly change. The thing that you can do, however, is here at the change vocal effects. So now you can change your song, which I'll just show you what it sounds like normally. And you can change it to something really weird like this. Very strange, I must say. Or something like this. Sort of giving it a nice smooth overlay that links it all together. Or, this is my favorite, cinematic. Gives you a full sort of echo sound, but not really a full echo, but almost like the sound surrounds you. So you can then, as usual, save and share. And that is all that I can help you with Ujam. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my Ujam tutorial. I hope that you managed to get at least some knowledge of the application Ujam out of it, and I hope that you will continue to use this application in the future. Thank you.